What is a large language model, LLM? A large language model, LLM, is a type of artificial intelligence program that can recognize and generate text, among other tasks. LLMs are trained on huge sets of data and are built on machine learning, specifically, a type of neural network called a transformer model. In simpler terms, an LLM is a computer program that has been fed enough examples to be able to recognize and interpret human language or other types of complex data. Many LLMs are trained on data that has been gathered from the internet, thousands or millions of gigabytes worth of text. However, the quality of the samples impacts how well LLMs will learn natural language. LLMs are then further trained via tuning. They are fine-tuned or prompt-tuned to the particular task that the programmer wants them to do, such as interpreting questions and generating responses, or translating text from one language to another. What are LLMs used for? LLMs can be trained to do several tasks. One of the most well-known uses is their application as generative AI. When given a prompt or asked a question, they can produce text in reply. The publicly available LLM ChatGPT, for instance, can generate essays, poems, and other textual forms in response to user inputs. Any large complex data set can be used to train LLMs, including programming languages. Some LLMs can help programmers write code. They can write functions upon request or, given some code as a starting point, they can finish writing a program. LLMs may also be used in sentiment analysis, DNA research, customer service, chatbots, online search. Examples of real-world LLMs include ChatGPT from OpenAI, Bard, Google, Llama, Meta, and Bing Chat, Microsoft. GitHub's Copilot is another example, but for coding instead of natural human language. How do large language models work? LLMs are built on machine learning, where programs are trained on vast amounts of data to identify patterns and features without direct human guidance. Deep learning models, particularly those using transformers, excel in this process as they work better with human language and can largely train themselves, though some human fine-tuning is usually required. Realistically, a transformer cannot actually conclude anything from a single sentence, but after analyzing trillions of sentences, it could learn enough to predict how to logically finish an incomplete sentence, or even generate its own sentences. What are the limitations of LLMs? In terms of the information they provide, however, LLMs can only be as reliable as the data they ingest. If fed false information, they will give false information in response to user queries. LLMs also sometimes hallucinate. They create fake information when they are unable to produce an accurate answer. LLM-based applications share common security risks, including bugs, vulnerability to malicious inputs, and the potential for generating harmful responses. A major concern is users uploading sensitive data, as LLMs use inputs for training and are not secure, risking exposure of confidential information to others.